The corrosion on this wheel is crazy. This is on an aluminum wheel. We've all had the problem, and what we're trying to do is we just want to knock the ugly off. Stay tuned, and I'll show you every step it takes to do it.
You got the car man sending you and yours nothing but love and peace coming straight up out of the RVA, and I can't wait to bring this brand new DIY straight to you. So sit back and relax.
Okay guys, I got my beautiful bike, and today we need to solve a problem. It's been sitting. Okay, now guess what's happened to the wheels? This is wretched, and we cannot let this go on. My bike is too beautiful for this. I'm not going to let it happen. Alright boys and girls, so we now have this aluminum wheel. What's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to use some chrome cleaner because you can see real quick I'm going to just use this Meguiar's. Now you're like, hey man, why don't you use aluminum wheel cleaner? Because it doesn't have the phosphoric acid. That's the whole key to this right here. So on something like this that's already in there, you're going to have something strong. Now the chrome wheel cleaner really isn't that strong, but it's strong enough to get us started, to get the cleaning beginning. Now the first thing you do is or the second thing you do is, this is a steel wool. We're going to jump on this with a, this is what they call 4-aught. So that would be 400. I don't know if you can see that or not. So when the grade size would be 4, it would have 4 zeros or considered fine. Now this acid's going to do quite a bit actually. But we're still going to have some pitting. So this is not enough to just get it. Now you may just be okay with it just being clean, and that's okay, but it just unfortunately will not be enough to take us there. But it is enough to get us close. I always look at this aluminum kind of like paint. And the secret is, the flatter the surface, the smoother the shine. So that's what this is doing. We're digging down pretty deep. See what we can do here. And what we're trying to do is get rid of this scale and all this oxidation on this thing, which is horrible. Can you see it good right there? Hopefully you can. Alright, I'm just going to keep on. Now this is not a particularly a fast or long process. It's kind of about intermediate on time. But this little acid's got to do its thing. And then the rim cleaner, it's not particularly really high concentrate. Let me hold this wheel. So it doesn't work as like some of the other stuff. And I'm going to put some links out there if you're looking for a real serious aluminum cleaner, like Starbright, or I think you can pick that up at the Bass Pros. Advanced Auto's got a killer one. O'Reilly's has got a killer one. You're just basically looking for phosphoric acid. That's the active ingredient you're looking for. Now, as it would turn out, my father-in-law, who keeps everything from passing time, happened to have some aluminum jelly from back in the day. They don't even make it anymore. But we're going to put it on there and see if we can get rid of some of the pitting. Looks like we're getting rid of a lot of it, actually. The longer it sits, the little better off it seems to become. And a lot of times you can get by with the wheel cleaner. Like, you can stop at this step and then go on to the polishing, which we're going to do here also. But since we have to have a completed, really nice finish, I'm going to go ahead and, this is my personal motorcycle. This isn't just some bike I'm buying and selling. By the way, I never buy and sell motorcycles. I don't know why. Just to me, it never seemed like profit in it. Okay, So you can see it did a fairly good job, but we do have some heavy duty stuff right here that's still kind of embedded, and you can see the aluminum may look brighter than it actually is on camera. But long story short, this is really dull to the eye. So it looks brighter right now, but it's dull. So here we go, man. You can buy this stuff. I wouldn't recommend it. It's like $80 or $50, some craziness for this 8-ounce bottle, because they don't make it anymore. But the same company makes products with phosphoric acid in it. Loctite, y'all have all heard of Loctite. Alright, so what we're going to do with this stuff, I'm just going to... Oh, didn't want to do that. Alright, let me just kind of... Wasn't expecting that to happen. I know, probably shouldn't be using this stuff, but this stuff, like I said, is $50. That was a major screw up just now. Let's see how it performs on those spots. I'm just going to put a little bit on here just so I can get it. I'm going to let it soak on those spots. All right, we got her soaking in now. So let's just give this thing a few minutes and see what happens. I'm just going to keep on working this. As you can see, it takes a minute or two. Man, this jelly's doing a nice job, but don't let this stuff fool you. All the stuff with phosphoric acid will do the same thing. So just because it's named aluminum jelly and they don't make it anymore, it doesn't make it rare, meaning the chemical compound. I like the jelly part because it seems to stay on there a little better. I guess that part would be nicer. The rest of it's kind of runny, the other products, but you know, they do the same thing. And as you see clearly, I didn't have a problem dropping jelly on the ground. Just kind of working it here to see if we can get this stuff out of here. Alright, so about, I don't know, just ever how many minutes is on this videos went by. What is that, 8 minutes? Okay, now we're going to take this. Let's move this out of the way. I like it. We've gotten rid of, just for, as you can see, there you go. Pretty much the pitting's gone. Pretty much the pitting is gone right there, as you can see. I'm liking it. So the next step is to take a APC, all-purpose cleaner. Okay. We're just going to use any all-purpose cleaner will work. And what I'm trying to do is kill that acid vibe that's going on right now. I don't really want that acid just sitting there working. It's like a science to it, I guess. Turning it nice and white. Just want to make sure it gets nice and soaked in there. something about the chemical balance of that stuff is why they tell you to use the APC on it. All-purpose cleaner, not being fancy, just shorten it, being lazy. Alright. So now, we have a clean wheel. But I don't know if you can tell in the picture, but man, that thing is some kind of dull. You can see right there where I kind of stopped. Right here, it's kind of dull. I don't know if you can really pick that up or not. Yeah, you can kind of pick it up. And I'm gonna polish one section of that so you can tell the difference between what'll happen if you clean it and don't polish it versus if you clean it and leave it. Now I have a pretty cool tool. Of course, the car man's always had cool tools. This is the 3-inch polisher slash sander from Milwaukee, and we're going to be using that. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a spot. I'm going to put some polish, and any polish will work, guys. A lot of these things are really good. Today I happen to be using the motorcycle all metal polish, but really it's the compound that's in it that works. You could actually use a car compound. Don't get hung up on the chemicals, just make sure it's kind of mimicking what we're trying to do here. And I'm just going to kind of rub that in, man, because we kind of needed to rub in a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to hit about a lightweight. Light pressure, I mean not weight, just pressure. Turn around it. Okay. It's going to take more than one pass on the inside here because this stuff was pretty bad, as you remember quite well. I'm going to pick up the juice and put some heat on it. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we got now. Take a little looky. And as you can tell, now as we're looking now, that's the difference between polished and unpolished. See, now it becomes more than evident right there. So there's your phases. So we go from basically that's the difference. Alright guys, it's looking pretty good, but I'm going to turn around and throw a little bonus on you. I actually love the Perfected. Now this is the number 2, this is the number 2, which is basically a little heavier duty polish than the 3, but man, she makes a difference. So let's see what we can do here. So that's my little bonus tip, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed having it. And listen, subscribe. So let's talk about this, man. If you got a better way to do it, let's do it. You want to say that I ruined my wheel? It looks better the other way? I don't care. I love haters. Be a hater. Meanwhile, see you on the next one.